Let me tell you something. There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. Because at least as a rich man, when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit and a $40,000 gold fucking watch. Hey boys, duke it out! Hit him! Hit him! Fuck off of me! Now, if anyone here thinks I'm superficial or materialistic, go get a job at fucking McDonald's, because that's where you fucking belong!
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you have a list of movies and books that you draw inspiration to become rich from, we are pretty sure that The Wolf of Wall Street is one of them. The movie is based on a stockbroker, Jordan Belfort, and you haven't watched it yet, go and do that in just a single sitting, just to make things simpler. We are here to bring you the best business lessons to take away from this movie. Number 1. When shit hits the fan, there's always a way out. Jordan Belfort began his career as a stockbroker at a top stockbroking firm where sex and drugs went hand in hand, along with making a ton of money. And of course, when Black Monday hits and Belfort was jobless, he started selling worthless penny stocks and managed to sell aggressively with high commissions and ended up making a small fortune. Belfort managed to make the most from his success from scratch. So business lesson 1, when things seem to be going the wrong way, do not panic and become hopeless. Instead, make the best out of it and you're definitely going to come out of it stronger and with much better experience than before. Number 2, know exactly what you want to achieve. Here's an unpopular opinion. You don't win a lottery with just luck. You win the lottery because you buy tickets first, and that happens because you want to win the lottery. Which brings us to the second lesson. Letting our decisions be steered by what we want to achieve. While most people will tell you how to set goals, the movie tells you to know exactly what you're going to achieve through those goals in the future, and every step you take should be defined by that vision. In the words of Jordan Belfort, the only thing standing between you and your goal is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Number 3. Keep things simple. Belfort has made a really successful team out of fairly inexperienced and educated people. One of the biggest reasons that this could be achieved was because of the fact that his directions were clear and concise. In any business, you need to lay down the point and straightforward tasks, which are much easier to understand and work on. Remember the office meetings where you ask a question and just get completely lost as your boss rambles on? That's because you didn't get a straight answer and instead a lot of in-depth details which are both related and unrelated. In the end, they make you bored. Overcomplicated things seem to be impossible, which is why you have to keep it simple. Number 4 is to have passion for what you do. Belfort's passion was money, and although it was not really a common passion, nonetheless it was a very good one. If you want to make money, it will be much easier if you are passionate about it. Or better, if your earnings come from a work of which you are passionate about, not only will you be eager to get the work if you're passionate about it, so will you be your colleagues. Belfort managed to do both, and we saw how his team was excited to get started with a new day. According to a recent article in Forbes, work is an essential dimension in most people's lives. It is where we spend most of our waking hours. If work loses its meaning, purpose, and excitement, then life itself is in danger of losing those elements as well. Number 5 is act like how you want people to perceive you. Let's face the reality, if you're trying to steer a business and come in a curry-stained shirt and unpolished shoes, no one is going to take you seriously. Not your colleagues, not the people on the streets, and definitely not the people who want to successfully do business with. If you want to create a personality, not only do you need to be good at what you're doing, but you also need to look important. To quote what we are taking lessons from, act as if you are powerful even to strangers. To quote the man that we are taking lessons from, act as if you're a wealthy man. Get rich already and you will surely become rich. Act as if you have an unmatched confidence, then people will surely have confidence in you. Number 6 is to know your target market well. If you want your business to grow, then you need people whose hands that need to help it grow. Belfort had a clear idea of which stocks attracted specific investors, and that made things much simpler for him. Knowing your customer will help you present ideas that are relevant to them, and are useful and thus persuasive to them. This will make them willingly invest in your ideas, and as soon as they're ready to invest, your profit grows. Number 7 is to close the deal. Regardless of what you are selling, be sure to close the deal. Belfort never hung up on the phone until it was signed, sealed, and delivered. Of course, it runs deeper than just yelling into the phones and frantically convincing the person on the other end to buy. You need to build a relationship with your customers and be confident knowing that your product or service is enriching their lives. You need to make the customer feel good about the purchase, and that is only possible if you're transparent, honest, and humble. Yes, nothing is like Belfort, and it really works in reality. You want the customers spreading good word about you if you want your business to grow. Number 8 is to find your niche. Belfort found himself at home with penny stocks and worked on it until it was a booming success. Well, we are definitely going to look over the part that included illegal means because it's not a practice that we would endorse. But yes, you need to find a sphere you know extremely well and are confident to carry it on it. It could be anything, changing old garments into chic outfits, a special theme of interior designing, installing a playground equipment, software, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you know it well and you can experiment with it well enough to make a good profit. Number 9 is to give your team the best training and support you possibly can. You already saw this in the movie, but in case you didn't believe it, Belfort gave his staff a lot of support and put a lot of training to make them better. Like we said earlier, his team wasn't really like his first pick for anyone who'd go for, but he turned them into one. If you want your business to succeed, you need to motivate your team and invest in their growth and future. Train them well enough so that they have enough skills and gain the confidence to explore other options, but treat them well enough so that they stay with you and become your greatest assets. Number 10, don't take the past away from your present. If you go back to the movie, hear the words Belfort said after being released from prison. He affirmed that he realized his mistakes, but he wasn't going to dwell on them for the rest of his life. Rather than that, he was going to use his capabilities and resources he had earned from his past and start building a better future. Then this takeaway lesson is not just in business, but also life in general. Number 11 is don't quit too soon. It is never easy to start a business or work your way up in a company. It takes years of hard work, planning, and dedication. Failures and mistakes to reach the top, so no matter what happens, never give up on your hopes and dreams. It's going to take a lot of time and you are putting all of your efforts into it. It is definitely going to work out. Belfort puts it into perspective. 97% of people who quit are employed by the 3% who never gave up. 12. Learn public speaking. If you really want people to look up to you and follow you, you need to master public speaking. Belfort was a great speaker, he was motivating, confident, and could turn any bad situation into a positive one. Your team needs you at times to provide them assurance, and so you need to speak in a way that doesn't make them give up their hopes and lose their faith in you. It's not possible to throw $1,000 to watch them make believe in your visions every time, right? But we aren't saying no to that idea if you want to go ahead with it. So folks, what were the lessons that you took home from The Wolf of Wall Street? Do let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you loved the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you very soon. Goodbye.